I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind.
Yet again, I would agree that Oprah Winfrey, you understand what you want to do and quit taking cover behind what you call was pessimistic remarks where we're not in a fair battle mile, where we're now outclassed and outgunned at up all focuses prepare for a wild thrill ride through the wind and turns of media outlets lock in on the grounds that it's going to get rough. We as a whole skill the diversion world never neglects to present astonishments, and this time it's a title-snatching threesome. That has got everybody talking was breaking this show me ice block. Simply needed to address a couple of things. You realize everyone been looking at the web picture. This ice shape the notable rapper and entertainer bouncing in with the general mishmash, adding a serious zest to the continuous scene. Recollect Feline Williams causing a virtual entertainment storm, and separating suppositions recently Ice 3D Square may very well be alluding to something significantly more hazardous coming our direction and surmise whose name just sprung up in all honesty, the sovereign herself Oprah Winfrey. That's right, you heard it right. Ice 3D Square's murmurs have all of us captivated, recommending that Feline Williams has some stunning disclosures and Oprah could be at the center of attention. Something you want to be better at managing liars, yet clutch your caps, since there's more going on. Rumors from far and wide suggest that Ice 3D shape is suggesting that Oprah may be having a nervous outlook on what Feline might actually spill, and on the off chance that you've been hiding in a cave somewhere and missed the tattle, there have been a few murmurs regarding Oprah being associated with some obscure business, so the possibility that she may be breaking out in a cold sweat over Feline Williams focusing a light on her it's creating an incredible disturbance in the gossip factory. Go along with us as we strip back the layers of this hair-raising secret. What's Ice 3D Shape's point in all of this? And for what reason does he appear to have everybody as eager and anxious as can be? We should dive into the dramatization, each succulent detail in turn. You have menaces in this business, and the harassers are so used to being menaces, they don't have the foggiest idea about when someone nibble back. Right, not bark back. They nibble back as we jump further into the whirlpool of Oprah Winfrey's fascinating history. It's obvious that her effect on media outlets stretches out past the style and excitement. So you have Hollywood, from conflicts with rap symbols to conflicts with Oscar-winning entertainers. Oprah's process is ready with debate, and now is the right time to uncover the haziest corners of her vocation. We should rewind to the mid-2000s when 50 Penny, the rap sensation who had surprised the music world, wound up trapped, targeted of Oprah's basic look in his auto self-portrayal Hustle Harder Hustle. More brilliant, 50 Penny uncovered how he had once started gracing Oprah's television show stage, expecting to exhibit his prosperity to his grandma anyway. Things veered off in a strange direction as Oprah openly denounced 50 Cent's versus naming them misanthropic and blaming him for commending weapon viciousness. In light of Oprah's objection, the rapper took a strong action. He announced Oprah has not entirely settled to demonstrate his prosperity based on his conditions. The crack between the two symbols was conceived blissful. I will be straightforward with you. I had nothing against Oprah. You just called, and I will explain to you why you named your canine Oprah. Didn't definitely I did. I forward to the current day, and 50 Penny hasn't avoided his sentiments. He's addressed why were designated people of color like Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons in her public supports of rape claims while giving a free pass to any semblance of Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein. A curve keeps all of us think about what's the genuine purpose for Oprah's particular equity. Toni Braxton, the ERBD bit, known for her charming vocals and ageless hits, additionally ended up on the less than desirable finish of Oprah's Real Love in an episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show that left Toni in shock. The television show's sovereign exposed the grimy victor to a public dressing down. Toni's appearance on Oprah's show matched with a troublesome period in her profession set apart by monetary difficulties. While one could expect backing and compassion from an individual symbol, Toni experienced an Oprah who appeared to be more keen on displaying her originator tormented Toni as though to infer that she was better than excess. I was unable to accept it cause I adored her such a lot of I respected her and admired her, and she basically condemned me. Toni, who had respected and regarded Oprah, was crushed by the startling embarrassment. Oprah's remarks squashed her sentiments and significantly affected her vocation. A distinct update Even legends can succumb to Oprah's harsh tone. That second totally changed my vocab. Ion, it made individuals peer down on me, yet this isn't the entire rundown. Crazy, the rapper turned entertainer, joined the extensive rundown of hip bounce craftsmen who felt the sting of Oprah's dissatisfaction subsequent to showing up on the Oprah Winfrey Show to examine the Oscar-winning movie. Crash and racial segregation. Silly ended up on the less than desirable finish of Oprah's judgment. Oprah question. Ridiculous about his utilization of unequivocal language and disparaging terms in his music, making an awkward climate for the rapper. Crazy later uncovered in a GQ interview that Oprah had altered out a considerable lot of his remarks while keeping her own and leaving him feeling unreasonably treated. And when I saw the last show her CE-comers were in, there was in there yet your wasn't in there, mine weren't in there, so it just appeared as though I sort of took it wow, like was calm. He accepted that Oprah's analysis was driven by her predisposition against rap music and felt that he was being unchastised exclusively due to his vocation as a rapper. Ridiculous is awkward experience on Oprah's show uncovered her evident hesitance to embrace hip jump craftsmen completely. Lastly, maybe Oprah's most high-profile war monarchy, the Oscar-winning entertainer and jokester stood up to Oprah Winfrey over an episode of her syndicated program that elaborated her alienated family. In 2010, Mick had recently denounced Oprah alongside movie producers Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry of renouncing her in Hollywood. And the dramatization raised when Oprah invited Moni's alienated family onto her show, including her oldest sibling, who conceded to attacking Monique as an underage. Oprah guaranteed it was a chance for guardians to figure out how to safeguard their kids from hunters anyway. Monique felt deceived as she had not endorsed her family's appearance. I said I don't believe that nothing should do with that feline. I said I know. Depends on a trick. Mo's endeavor to contact Oprah and express her sensations of selling out failed to be noticed. The entertainer faced Oprah at an Oscar party in 2014, where she requested a clarification for welcoming her odd family on the show. Oprah's reaction left Monique unsatisfied. She actually requests general acknowledgments from Oprah and Tyler Perry for their supposed jobs in her Hollywood defeat. As we dig into these accounts of a showdown, obviously Oprah Winfrey is a long way from the all-around dearest figure her syndicated program persona could recommend. She has been blamed for particular equities, showing predisposition against specific classifications of music, and utilizing her foundation to take advantage of and embarrass her visitors, yet in her own specific manner. Oprah has additionally guaranteed that her aims were to engage and teach. It's memorable. Fundamental that these stories are a piece of the riddle, leaving us with additional inquiries, then responds to for what reason does or appear to target explicit people, particularly those from the hip bounce local area. With her analysis is her television show domain based on the double dealing of individual misfortunes and sentimentality, and above all, what's the genuine Oprah behind the painstakingly created public picture? And presently people prepare for the stunner that is shaking the groundworks of media outlets. Now is the right time to stall the most recent Taraji embarrassment, which has worked up people in general against Oprah, when you figured the Oprah dramatization couldn't get any justice. Taraji P. Henson ventures into the ring, clench hands swinging and feelings running high during a new SiriusX interview. Advancing her movie Purple, dropped a reality bomb that had everybody's jaws on the floor. She drilled down into the fundamental issues in the business, especially the glaring compensation difference. Looked by dark entertainers getting compensated a small part of the expense. I'm burnt out on hearing my sister say exactly the same thing again and again. The tears and crude inclination ruled out understanding she's had enough yet. What does this have to do with Oprah, you ask? Well, lock in light of the fact that this disclosure interface